I read this scripture recently that kind of summarized what the last 30 days have looked like to me, and I just want to share that. I'm going to read it because I don't want to butcher it, but it is Jeremiah 13. I encourage you to read it in its entirety, but just to sum it up, God is telling Jeremiah to buy a linen belt and then to put the belt around his waist and not to let it touch water. And God says, take the belt that you're wearing and then go to Perath and hide it in a crevice in the rocks. And then many days later, the God says, now go back there and get the belt that he told him to hide. So he goes back and he digs it up, but now the belt is ruined and completely useless. And then God says, in the same way, I will ruin the pride of Judah and the great pride of Jerusalem. So that scripture just really stood out to me because it reminded me of how I'm always expecting God to just give me all of the steps at once. And I sometimes feel like I'm not hearing from him if I don't know what everything looks like. But in this scripture, it just showed how he told Jeremiah, okay, go buy a belt. Then after that, he gave him the next step. And then the next step, once he was obedient with the last thing that God told him. And I've just been in that season lately of just needing to remember whatever the last thing it was that God told me and to not discredit what I heard because I don't have the full picture.